Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Devlog 10. So today we're going to be testing out our pick actions finally, and everything is going to be fast because this time is sped up, of course, like what we're doing for testing. And one thing I derped about was, of course, these animations last 10 seconds. Well, 10 seconds in game time. That's how I have it set, because I want everything based on the in-game time. That way you can reset it and things like that through mechanics like sleeping in a bed. Well, of course, this all derped up because I forgot about that, and I was thinking, oh, no problem. I'm like, wait a minute. No wonder they didn't show up, because they did show up. They were just so fast that you could never see it actually happen. It would have been like in a frame. I don't even know if the frame would have been even enough to render it, to be honest. So we're going to need actually quite a bit of wood here. So we're just going to pick up a bunch of wood. So what we're going to do is we're going to start with basically a naked inventory of 3 stone and a bunch of wood. And we're going to start making pickaxes. So we can't, of course, open, or I shouldn't say open, but loot. But what we have here is copper, tin, iron, silver, gold, diamond, and coal. Now, coal isn't a really strong hard material, at least not in our little fantasy game. It would actually be before iron, actually, I think. But I have it just set this way, so ignore why or whatever reason I did that. So we're going to go ahead and build our first pick, of course. So we got our stone pick, and we're going to mine. Now we're gonna want to do this 6 times in total, because you'll need 6 ore to smelt into 3 bars. So I think I was able to get a second one in there, but maybe not. Okay, so we're gonna smelt that down. There you go. And we're gonna go ahead and get our copper pickaxe. And now we should be able to get the copper. We should be able to get the tin now. I went and got more tin because we're going to need it for the mixing. Actually, we're going to need it for the mixing of this too, right? So we can't get the iron. Can we get the... Nope. So, I might do, instead of stronger pick, I might consider actually putting names in, but I kind of like the idea of, having to figure out what do you need. So, what are we doing here? 1, 2, 3. There you go. And then bronze for later. Now, player's level 2. Now, the tin pick here, I'm just going to make just the tin pick to start with. Of course, we can mine this. We can't mine iron, I don't believe. No. But for fun, I just said, fine, you can mine coal at that point. So I thought, why not, right? People would like to mine coal eventually. So that is all working well. So let's go ahead and make our bronze pick now. There you go. So we can mine that. We can mine iron. Can we mine silver? Nope. Okay. Sounds good. So let's get a bunch of iron now. Okay, and we'll go ahead and do something with the iron. Actually, now I think about it, I'm going to even want more iron. But let's go ahead and make the iron pick anyways first. So there you go. Probably good there for iron. And there's silver. Can we mine gold? Nope. Diamond? Nope. And of course coal. Yep. Nice. So what we're going to do is we're going to continue here. I believe, yeah, it uses bars, so we need 1 more of those, and then we can use the steel, which requires 2 iron bars and 2 coal, and it'll produce us 1 steel bar. And actually, I'm a bit of a noob here. I need actually more iron. So actually, in the end, you use a lot of iron for this new setup, but it's worth it, of course. We get a steel pick. There you go. So, there you go. Awesome. And we got the ultimate pick now. So, steel, of course, silver, gold, and diamond, and coal. Now, in a sense, yes, steel is the ultimate pick, but at the same time, we're going to do other things in the future. Plus, who says we won't upgrade these even more? We won't do them right away, but we could always make it so the ores can be mined faster depending on what quality of a pick you have. Say, maybe after steel, any kind of picks you have after that could be special. Like maybe you get like, you know, a 50% boost. Basically, we can speed up these animations and make them a little faster, or even change them completely, depending on what the players would like or want. But there you go. So we can go ahead up here now and just confirm that this is all working out fine. So we'll open a bank here and go ahead and deposit everything. Well, all the picks anyways. Just make sure everything works, yeah. I say that's a job well done. So there you go. We have mining fully working and proper, I think, in the game. So some of these materials you wouldn't find in the lower areas. Some of them you'd find out further. I also am considering setting levels. I don't know what levels I'm going to set it, but you could see even that short amount, we've already been level 5. I think the idea is eventually maybe, like, I don't think you should have mined 100 plus copper to get to 100 to your first 10, but at the same time, I feel like you would have a bit more than average. Like, so maybe you did 50 copper, maybe you did 30 copper. I guess it depends on the player too, how much they're actually trying to mine it, things like that. But I think we will add a decent level cap to it because it is supposed to be like an MMO in a sense. We want it to be grindy. Like I said, it's not going to be massive multiplayer. I'm trying to give the RPG experience that you get in MMOs. You know, it's a little bit more grindy at times for things like that. So maybe, say, maybe level 5 is decent to get to 10. Maybe, you know, level 10 for bronze, and then maybe 15 for iron. Something basic like that. But we'll decide on that over time. And of course, I want to put some sort of level cap even on making the tools. But the thing is, the tools themselves, it's like, well, that's a bit of a pain because you don't, you know, you're not going to make 50 of these and 50 of these. What we can do is we can make these a little more expensive, or reward a bit more EXP. Or what we can do is, of course, there's going to be other things that you're going to need over time and other components, so we can work on something like that. But I think we'll get a decent balance over time, just to make it interesting. You can actually do success and failure rate too, so I can make it so when your first copper is done, you actually fail at it for a bit, for the first little bit, which I think would be interesting. And maybe every level you get 10% higher, and that way it gives you a bit more enjoyment and a reason to keep kind of going too, because you want to not fail so much at producing your copper. I don't know if I'll do it on the tools. Maybe if they're really special, they could have a failure rate, but I don't know if I would want to do that. Say, you know, you finally got your 3 diamonds and it fails, kill me now kind of thing, right? So it's all debatable. It depends on what the players and everyone wants over time. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoy this. Thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe, comment, like, and we'll see you wonderful people next time.